understand about Wendy is she was adopted a couple of months ago. She had chronic ear and skin disease and a chronic cough. The ears and skin are better, although not normal yet, and her chronic cough persists. I understand that the coughing was worse a couple of weeks ago and improved when she was on the minocycline antibiotic, but is still present. She's not coughing today during examination, which is pretty normal. Even though she looks pretty relaxed, she probably has a little bit of epinephrine release as a result of the visit here today, and that's a very effective.
Okay. She wasn't adopted. We rescued her, but she's still looking for an adopter.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's in our rescue group currently and is up for adoption. Lisa, who's watching her, did send me some video clips that Wendy still was coughing a little. Is that right, Lisa? Like from just a few nights ago?
Yes, and I showed those to the doctor, yes.
Yeah. So it's not like major coughing, it's like little coughing.
And I think by little you mean it's not really loud. Lisa says that she coughs pretty much with any exertion.
So what are your thoughts on, like, for us to get her healthy and adoptable?
Well, I think
what would be your suggestion?
in order to determine the cause of the coughing, we need to do a bronchoscopy and bronchoalveolar lavage on her. So I think the possible explanations for her cough include dynamic airway disease. I'm sure you've heard of tracheal collapse, as it's commonly called.
Okay.
Have you heard of tracheal collapse?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I prefer to use the term dynamic airway disease, and dynamic airway disease means there's excessive movement of the airway walls, either in the windpipe, the trachea, or in the lungs, the bronchi, or both, that happens when the patient is breathing. And that excessive movement causes the airway walls to become inflamed, and that in itself can cause a cough. That disease is treated with a cough suppressant, and it's diagnosed by visualizing the excessive movement either on bronchoscopy or on fluoroscopy. Other possible explanations for the cough would include allergic airway disease, or chronic bronchitis, or an infectious airway disease, and those would all be diagnosed on the basis of cytology and culture results obtained during a bronchoalveolar lavage procedure during bronchoscopy.
Okay.
We know from the last X-rays that we took here that she has chronic airway disease. She has chronic bronchitis. Let me restate. She has bronchitis, which means inflammation of the airway walls, and she has bronchiectasis, which means there's variation distinct from the normal smooth tapering of the airway walls. Bronchiectasis occurs secondary to chronic bronchitis. We don't know what form of chronic bronchitis she has without doing the diagnostic tests. One question, I mean, you said, what can we do to make her well so that we can find her a permanent home? And we may not be able to cure her, particularly if she has dynamic airway disease or chronic bronchitis. We can likely manage her, but we may not be able to cure her.
Okay, so I think we should do the DAR
Yes, I think it's appropriate to do bronchoscopy and bronchoalveolar lavage and submit samples from the lavage for cytology and culture. And I can create an estimate now, but that's going to be around $1,800 to do that.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking that. And I don't know how, I don't know what our rescue discount would be on that.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'll find out from whoever gives me the estimate.
Okay. Yeah, we can find out. I'm not sure what VCA's policy is on rescue discounts.
Yeah. Because, like, down here, we go to the VCA, West Los Angeles Animal, so we get a 20% discount, but I don't think your VCA is offering that. I think that's I don't know what the discount is, but I don't think it's 20. But any discount is really appreciated because every dollar counts.
Yeah, we've got we'll find out from the office manager, and when the tech presents.
And then when would you, so you would be doing the procedures, right?
Yes.
Okay, what days do you do procedures on? Or when should we schedule this for?
We could do it today if you want to go ahead today, or we can schedule it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's been fasted. She hasn't eaten since after 8 last night.
That's what I understand.